Hey everyone, and welcome to the Southern Romantics New Consultant webinar. Tonight we are talking call number 4, speeches, games, and discounts. And I am coming to you live from my brand new computer. Yay! I finally got it set up like 2 weeks later. So hopefully we won't have any more freezing and we can zoom on through this, get it zoomed since I'm recording this on Zoom. So today we had 2 really amazing boot camps, one for team building and sponsoring and another for booking. So those ended about an hour ago, and I have treated myself to a glass of wine, and we are off to the races with speeches, games, and discounts tonight, which actually work wonders and fit really well with our theme coming off this booking boot camp we just did. So speeches are integral to your business. It's important to make a good first impression. Your story is the foreplay, and it makes your connection with your customers so much easier. They're going to feel more comfortable, and they're going to learn to trust you. And connection and trust are the cornerstones of your future business as a pure romance consultant. Your story is going to make you relatable to your customers. So you want to review key points to include in your opening speech, which is right after you share your iStory. So your opening speech will include your iStory, and I'm going to share that screen with you. There is a PDF that I will make sure is available to all of your beautiful faces. And I get the right one open. Still learning the new computer. Y'all be patient with me. Oh, it's over here. Fancy pants. Now my PDF's open in tabs instead of individual windows. I'm going to have to learn. Okay, use that. Get out of my way, light. All right. So your pure romance story is when your customers are going to start to learn a little bit about you. So crafting a narrative, it's going to make you stand out at parties, it's going to make you relatable, and it's going to make people want to hang out with you and come see you more. So consider your why. This is something that you and your sponsor should have talked about at the beginning to kind of identify what made you join the company? What are you hoping to get out of it? What's going to keep you going in the slower months, or all that kind of fun stuff? What gets you out of bed and away from your favorite shows to go to a party? So what's your purpose in owning your business? How do you hope to change your life or other lives for the better? Give those details to make your pure romance story a little bit more compelling. Now, again, this is just a quick 5-minute introduction. It doesn't have to be this long out essay. You can write a whole separate blog post about that. Write your why out. Oh, yay, Sarah's here. Hello, darling. I am going to mute you, but not because I don't love you, but because, oh, hold on. There we go. Yay, I'm glad you're here and joining us. Hooray! Okay, so we're talking about your iStory and your opening speech and how it's important for you to make that initial connection with your audience and with your customer base. It's going to build that sense of trust and that different connection to make them want to come back and see you time after time after time. So saying things like, the best part of being a consultant is that I've been able to help so many women learn about their bodies and desires. It's such a fulfilling way to spend my time. Some days I can't even believe I get paid to do this. Or what I love most about this job is that I never, ever have to miss the most important moments in my children's lives, and I don't have to deprive them of anything else either. So saying things like that, you're going to reach other mothers. You're going to reach other women who want to help other women. You can say, since I started my pure romance business, I've been able to pay off this much in debt and have the wedding of my dreams, or something like that that's going to connect you with different members of your audience. So think about your why you got into this business, what's going to motivate you. And then remember that it's time to become a storyteller. Oh, there she is. Now I can see you. Hey, you're beautiful. I love you. There's a chat feature. So honey, if you have any questions, feel free to use the chat if you have any questions for me, and we'll open it for Q&A at the end. Yeah. All right. So all basic stories consist of 4 parts: the setup, conflict, the climax, and the resolution. Much like the female sexual response cycle. Hey, so think of your pure romance journey and think about the story that it tells, how you started your business, how you got to where you are today, which of your experiences line up with those 4 parts of the story? So what motivated you to start this? What's keeping you from reaching your goals? So maybe you're like, I started this because I really wanted to quit my full-time job and stay home with my son. Or I really wanted to start this business because I had $25,000 in debt and I really wasn't making enough money to pay that off with my day job. And then at what point you've kind of reached a climax and then a resolution. Since I've been a pure romance consultant, now that I'm a pure romance consultant, so thinking of the 4 elements of your story using I used to, that's the setup, and here comes the conflict. So get ready for the climax. Now is your resolution. So I used to be a nurse and the long hours didn't allow me to spend time with my children. So I started my own business with Pure Romance and now I choose what hours I work. Yay! I used to host pure romance parties all the time and I never could afford everything I wanted. So I decided to sign up to be a consultant and now I get paid to party. Boom. So that's a great little addition to your I story. And you guys will have access to this so you can kind of write it out for yourself. Feel free to include additional details. Again, don't make it too terribly long. This is just setting up your party. Your guests want to make that instant connection with you, but they don't want to know about every single struggle you've ever had in your whole entire life. They want to get to the good stuff, like all the stuff back here on the shelf. So other ways that your life has changed for the better, any accolades that you've won or trips that you've won or anything that you've gotten to do that Pure Romance has directly allowed that to happen. So maybe you were able to afford to take your family on vacation, or maybe you were named to a leadership position. Maybe you got, you earned more money in a month than you earned in an entire year. I don't know what it's going to be, but throw in some additional details. I was all ready to sign up, and then my husband said he didn't approve, but he came around pretty quickly when the income from my parties paid for that family vacation. Now he's my biggest supporter. So then you're kind of reaching out to the girls whose partners or families might be a little like about them starting. So any way that you can kind of make this connection with your customers to overcome their objections in your opening speech, anyone that thinks that this couldn't be them, they can't do this, we're just going to call big fat BS on all of that, because anybody could do this job. Anyone that wants to make a difference can do this job. And then again, put a nice little cherry on top. End it with your own version of They All Lived Happily Ever After and an invitation to join you as a consultant. So if you relate to what I said, please let's talk in the shopping room at the end of the evening. I can give you more information and how you could even do what I do. So now, after you've written your story, practice reading it out loud. Listen to how it sounds, if it's interesting, and most importantly, how long it is. So anything longer than 2 minutes is definitely too long. So an easy way to do this is after you write it down, practice it a few times, and then record yourself. Once you get comfortable saying these words, you'll kind of hear where the lulls or the awkward pauses could be, and different places that you could edit. If you say a lot like I do, that's a great place to start editing it. So that is, again, your I story or creating your pure romance story. And you guys will have access to that after this. Yeah, so let me minimize that. After you tell your story and you've connected with your customers, make sure you always thank your hostess. Different things that you need to talk about in your opening speech include hostess benefits. Talk real numbers instead of percentages. So if you say, oh, as a hostess, you get 10%, blah, 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 they don't know what that means. A lot of people think 10% is $10, and we all know that that's not true. So 10%, figure out what your average is. If your average hostess gets $50, say, $50 to $75, because we're always going to aim higher because we always want a bigger party. So mine is $50 to $150. So you get a free shopping spree, a free gift, VIP status. If you're offering a different incentive for this party, so say Sarah booked this party because it's August and the new products just launched, and I'm going to be like, did you guys know that tonight, oh my gosh, Sarah's going to have so much fun because she gets to be one of my new product testers. So because she booked a party in August, she gets one of our new products for free. Isn't that amazing? And all her friends are going to be like, what? New products for free? I want that. Great. Book a party with me in August. You can get one too. So this is going to be different than your typical hostess benefits. It encourages her, it encourages your girls who are there to kind of secure a date sooner rather than later because of the special incentive you're offering now. And anyone who wanted to book a party with me tonight, you know what? I'm going to extend that offer that I made to Sarah, because I know you guys want to help me product test too. And they're going to be like, oh my God, yeah, I do. I totally do. Explaining the dynamics. So any rules that you have, like your left is your liquor, your right is your sniffer, keep all the toys above the waist, how to make your wish list, make sure you give me your email and your birthday so I can send you a coupon for your birthday, the importance of no men, no children, it's girls' night, it's sacred, how we're going to do our ordering in private in another room later, just kind of walking them through how it's going to go, because you don't want to have that girl who's so supremely nervous the whole entire party because she thinks she has to tell everybody what she's going to buy, because she went to a candle party and everybody just sat around ordering in the living room. Like, getting that there's going to be ordering done in private off the table right away, especially if she didn't read your Facebook event, that's going to take all the weight off her shoulders and she's going to be able to sit back and relax. You don't want that girl that's so nervous the whole entire time to just feel so awkward and just wishing she wasn't there, just because she's nervous that everyone's going to know what she bought. So getting that done out of the way at the beginning is great, and we're going to repeat it at the end. So the closing speech is after you have done your amazing party and everyone's excited, their wish lists are full, and now it's time to wrap it up. Again, this needs to be quick because people are ready to throw their money at you. So different things to include in your closing speech are a recap of the party sales and discounts. Don't forget that tonight, Sarah, as our hostess, is getting a free shopping spree, you guys. Don't forget my average hostess gets anywhere between $50 and $150 in free product. Ooh, are you jealous yet? Make sure you come see me in the ordering room. I always do, like, okay, so if I had a special sale, don't forget, I do my VIP box. If you spend over $150 with me, you get to go into my booty box in the ordering room. And if you spend over $250, you get to pick 2 things out of my booty box. Ooh. I always collect my customer connection cards before I go into the ordering room. You don't want someone to leave and take their information with them, because then you're like, who is that? I don't know her name. How do I find her? So I do that as part of the big raffle, as I give them one more ticket when I grab their connection card at the end. And I walk them through the back of it. So they filled out the front at the beginning. At the end, I say, flip it over to the back. I have a quick pop quiz for you. I'm just going to keep drinking wine, so I just keep messing up my words. I have a quick pop quiz for you. Take a couple seconds to fill that out. Do you want to have a party? Yes or no? Do you want to be me? Yes or no? Do you want to follow me on Facebook? Of course you do. Do you know someone that would be great at this? And do you have any feedback for me? Great. I'm going to take all those back. And I give you a ticket. Go ahead and explain shipping and handling again. You can keep it brief. You don't have to go into detail. Be like, every order has a flat rate of $7 handling and local tax. This makes sure I can send any backordered items directly to you. Don't forget, I take all major credit and debit cards as well as cash. And I'll be set up in the bedroom, the first door on the right. So you guys come see me as you're able. And thank you so much, Sarah, again, for opening up your beautiful home and giving us a special girls' night. I hope you guys all had a blast, and I can't wait to see you again. Thanks, bye. And then you take your stuff and you head on into the ordering room. So that's basically your closing speech. And there's a little worksheet for that too. Yay! This is just a Word document. So it's nothing fancy, nothing crazy. But again, it just kind of goes over all the wonderful things that you should be addressing in your quick 2-minute closing speech. It looks like a lot. It says thank every guest individually. You can do that in the ordering room. Again, remember, it's one-on-one private confidential ordering. If 2 people absolutely insist on coming in at the same time, I just tell one of them right up front, I'm so excited that you guys are so close. And if you'd want to be in here at the same time, do me a favor, and I can only really give the best customer service possible to one person at a time. So if you insist on being here, if you can just sit in the corner, maybe flip through and finalize your order, and I'm going to focus right here on Sarah's order, or else I don't want to mess up your math if I'm distracted and overcharge you, because nobody wants that. Make sure you can provide your business details, like you can find me on Facebook, or make sure you take my business card out of your Lapboard. Open orders are the same thing as back orders. So if you do have any back orders, ladies, I'll mail them directly to you to the address that you provided on your customer connection card now that I got them within 10 business days. Yeah, so Here's a little fake script, and you can kind of tweak it to make it work for you. So blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to insult anybody's intelligence by reading this. So you can read it and then tweak it to make it your own. So again, you guys will have access to this after the call. Let me minimize that. Cheat sheet. Awesome. So those are the two biggest speeches that you need to pay attention to and really kind of focus on learning during or for your first couple parties. And then they'll just kind of become second nature. And they're just kind of your little end caps at the beginning and the end of your party. Now, during your party, we're going to plant some seeds because we want to reap these benefits. So we're going to plant some booking and recruiting seeds by doing party games or commercial breaks. We like to call them commercials now, because games make it sound optional, and they're not optional. Commercials make sure that your favorite shows can come on. That's what sponsors your business. That's what pays for the business. So if you want your parties to keep happening, you have to have these commercials. So doing an icebreaker at the beginning, every game or commercial you do really needs to serve a purpose. I know it's super fun to just throw Mr. Dependable somewhere and then throw rings on it, but if that doesn't really help you in your business or advance your business, it's kind of just a time suck. So maybe that's something you can do while people are waiting for the ordering room, but I wouldn't take the time during your party to do it. And especially if you're doing like a bridal shower or a bachelorette party where they want a lot of games, which I totally understand, I'm going to work with the hostess to coordinate those to happen while I'm seeing people in the ordering room, so it doesn't waste the party time when, you know, we're not there solely for entertainment. We're also there because it's our business. So an icebreaker is what you're going to do at the beginning of the party, and that's kind of a get to know you game. That's literally breaking the ice. If you do have a couple nervous girls, or if you don't know the crowd, it'll kind of help you gauge their level of interest. Maybe if they've been to parties before, you know, you can kind of tell when you walk into a room if this is going to be a fun girl party, a drunk girl party, or like the quiet church mouse party. So kind of getting to know these girls a little bit better, finding who the loud one is, finding who your next recruit is, finding the girl whose husband really didn't want her to come tonight. And then you can kind of gear your party towards that crowd. So there's great examples of all of these on the COO, and I'll show you where to find those. I'm just not going to spend a whole lot of time going into detail on those. When you shadow another consultant, you'll be able to see lots of those parties in action to see how they flow and keep it really quick. So an icebreaker game, I recommend your booking commercial towards the end, because at that point, that's when they've got a full wish list and they might be realizing they can't afford everything tonight. So what better way than to turn that into another party, right? So turn that into another money-making opportunity for you and another fun, exciting girls' night for them. And you're going to reward that woman for hosting a party by giving her a bunch of the stuff on her wish list for free, so she's going to love you. I like doing recruiting or sponsoring games kind of midway through, because at that point, we've broken the ice, everybody's laughing, I've probably messed up at least 5 times. So they see that I'm a real person and that you don't have to be completely polished, you don't have to be perfect. You can knock stuff over on your table all the time and people will still want to do what you do. So I play that midway between, and I do a version of Ask Me Anything, and I give away tickets. People love tickets, so I give away tickets all day long. And then the last thing you should do, and it might be a game, it might be a commercial, it might just be what you're doing in the ordering room, something to help increase your sales. So maybe the game reward is 10% off your 6th item, or something like that. Anything that's going to help you get more sales and more money in your pocket and hopefully more parties on your books. So those are the 3 to 4 different types of party games and their purpose: to increase sales, increase bookings, increase team building, and to make people comfortable. Those are the only reasons you should have a party. If you're, or do a game at your party. If you're just doing games just for laughs, don't do it. Right now, you need to focus on making sure your business is sustainable by booking more parties and team building. So I'd really encourage you to focus on that. If you have a group that you've partied with for like 5 years in a row, like I do now, maybe you'll change those games up. Maybe you'll focus on more fun games, but initially make sure those games are serving a purpose. When it comes to discounts, this is where things can get tricky. It's really difficult in your first year of business to feel like you're not giving away the whole entire store, because you're trying so hard to get parties on your books, and you're offering everything you possibly can to make your appeal so much more, I don't know, appealing. I don't want to say your appeal so appealing, but your party so much more appealing than like the girl who's doing a jewelry party, or the girl who's doing the legging party, or the candle party. Don't give away the whole store. Your products are super high quality, and when you lessen the cost of them, what's the nice way to say it? It cheapens it. It makes it look like it's a little bit more tawdry, and that it's not worth paying full price for, when our products are definitely worth paying full price for. And don't forget that any discount you give comes directly out of your profit. So that's money that you're not earning. And right now at the beginning of your business, a lot of our goals is to get money in our pockets. A lot of us are very financially driven. We have bills to pay. We have things to save for. We've got financial goals that we want to meet. So saying something like, book a party with me and you get 50% off of any item you want, that's all well and good. But if your discount's only 40%, you're losing money on that sale. So don't do anything that's going to take money physically out of your pocket. That's not good. Consider it kind of like a salon or a boutique experience. When you go to get your hair done at a nice salon and they put all the stuff in and they got all like teased up and it's all styled and coiffed and you look super fly, and then you go to check out and the receptionist is like, oh, did you want to add the volumizing mist and the special shampoo and the mousse and the 3 teasing combs and the bump it? And you're like, oh, how much is that going to cost? And she's not going to give you a discount on any of that. So why are you going to give a discount on any of our products? Make your discounts few and far between. Don't just make packages and discount them right and left just for the sake of discounts. Make them count. So I do hot hearts on sale, 2 for $28. Because if they have one, that's well and good, and they can get like a one-handed massage. But if they have 2, they get a 2-handed massage, and that's a whole lot nicer. I always sell toy cleaner at a discount, and I sell the bath line. All 5 items, used to be 6, all 5 items in the bath line I'll give to you at a discount. The only other discounts I'm really going to give are for my hostesses, and if you are a big spender. So if I typically do a discount that's like your 5th item is 20% off. Because a lot of women I've noticed stop shopping after 4 items. So if I can get them to the just one more, that 5th item, I'm okay losing 20% because I'm still at my discount earning 33% of that sale. So I'm not losing money. I'm just not making as much, but hell, I'm making more than if they stopped at 4. So getting them to that one more product can be really helpful. So don't give away the whole store. Think about experience selling. So think about, if you buy a toy, of course you're going to experience sell and get a toy cleaner because you want them to enjoy the toy and you want that toy to last. You want that investment to work out for them. So it's okay discounting $1 off Come Clean because now you've sold them 2 items instead of just the 1. And also upsell them onto a lube or a toy tote because you want them to have the experience. You don't want them to see you demoing the Playmate and how wonderful it is and how much time and effort it's going to save on their part, and then they don't buy the lube. Can you imagine Playmate without the lube? That would be terrible. And then when they're using it, they're going to be like, this is awful. Why did I buy this? That Pure Romance consultant was awful. No. You need to explain to them the importance of the lube makes the difference with the toy, all right? So if you're going to use this toy, you have to use this lube. Or, same with like a Hot Heart or the In Good Hands gloves. If you're not selling them a massage lotion or an oil to go with it, and they're just rubbing stuff on bare skin, that's not going to give the same effect. Or if they just put their like Jergens body lotion on and rub it in, their skin's just going to suck it up, right? Because it's a body lotion, it's not a massage lotion. So selling them something that's going to give them that experience, it's going to make them think back on your Pure Romance party and how much fun they had, how enjoyable the products are, and how it makes their life easier will keep them coming back. And then again, package deals. I wouldn't go crazy with package deals. I might do something, especially with some of our higher end toys. If you get a toy tote, you're going to want to get a toy tote with it. Or if you buy 2 toy totes, you get the 3rd one half price or something like that. But only with our really nice toys. If they're buying like a $19 toy, they're not going to get anything for free or discounted because they deserve a better toy. But if they treat themselves, like last night I sold 2 main attractions at my party, then of course I'm going to try to incentivize that a little bit more. Oh my gosh, that is such a great toy. I want to make sure that lasts a long time for you. Did you want to add a toy tote on for 25% off or something like that? And again, 25% off is maybe like $3.25 for me. So I'm okay losing $3.25 because I've sold one more item. It's going to up my retail sales. I'm going to make a little money off of it, but I'm going to make sure that their products last longer and are much more well taken care of. And that works for me. Woo! Okay. So this is a quick call. Your homework for this week, for this call, is to email me your opening and closing speeches. Or for extra bonus high fives, you can video yourself doing them and post them on the New Consultants page so we can all cheer you on and celebrate you. I know it's nerve-wracking, I know it's scary, but filming yourself seriously makes a huge difference. And what I recommend anytime you're going to practice these, stand up. Stand up like you would at a party. Don't just sit behind a desk and be like, my name's Megan, I'm your pure romance consultant. Because yeah, I might do that when I'm standing up, but you're already laid back. You want to be in like full presentation mode. So get your phone set up. It's fine if it has like the under angle. We're not going to judge you. But stand up, do your speeches, film them, post them on the team page. Our girls will give you some feedback and we're going to love you and celebrate you. And I would highly encourage you to work on your 30-second commercial, your pure romance commercial, or your elevator speech. It's whatever you want to call it. That is included on your Soundbites conversation guide that hopefully came in your kit. I will show you what it looks like in like 20 years when I can find that file. Hold on, I can find it. Oh, nope, not that. Let's try this again. Where's my Adobe? Oh, there it is. I'm figuring out this new computer. Cool. So this is what your Soundbites conversation guide looks like. It's also available on the COO, and you'll have access to it on this call. This is something I highly encourage as a new consultant. You print it out and you stick it up over your desk, wherever you're doing your calls, because you're going to have all these serious, like little tiny tidbits when you're on the phone with your hostesses, just pinpoints. Oh, your party's going to be so much fun. It's free. It's easy. It's educational. It's safe. It's discreet. It's convenient. Simple tips for party planning, addressing their concerns, our mission statement, what we do, and right down here is, well, maybe on this, because I think I'm backwards, your pure romance commercial. So this is simple. It might change over time, but this is the one I want you to work on memorizing. Hi, my name is blank, and I'm a pure romance business owner. We hold in-home parties to educate women on the benefits of relationship enhancement products. We sell the highest quality products, from lotions and lingerie to bedroom accessories. And I have to say, the best part about my job is I get to throw fun parties for women, giving them tips for improving their intimate lives, and I give away tons of free gifts. My hostesses can earn up to $100 in free product just for having a party. So just getting used to saying that out loud. And again, practice it, memorize it, and if you would like to tape yourself and post it on the New Consultants Facebook page, oh my God, that would be so awesome. Because seriously, saying this stuff out loud makes the biggest difference. You can sit there and like memorize it all day, but you will trip and stumble over your words left and right the first time you say it out loud. So it's truly practice, practice, practice. I used to have to do that all the time when I was a theater kid. Just practice saying things out loud in front of a mirror, changing your inflection. What emphasis on what syllable? Like, just how it's going to sound right coming out of your face. I want you to get comfortable with it, because this is the kind of stuff that's going to keep your business going. So with that super quick phone call, I am going to unmute you. And if you have any questions for me, this is a great time to ask them. So I think it's just you and I tonight, Sarah, and you are unmuted. So do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I'm with me being at work so much, I am going to have to go backwards a little bit.
That's fine.
And I've been sick for a week with all my allergies and stuff.
No, get better.
So if I'm a little froggy every now and then, that's why.
We still love you.
Yeah. It's just between my regular schedule, my overtime, and making sure I have my mandatory training before I went on maternity leave.
Yes, girl. I'm pushing hard. I hear you.
Yeah, and I'm getting the house together.
Yep.
It's been absolutely crazy.
Well, I give you props for juggling it all.
Because I'm been neglecting this.
That's okay. That's I don't think that's like the great thing about this, but this will fit your schedule, and we know that you're on a different schedule than the rest of us because you have a ton on your plate. You work different shifts, and you got a baby on the way, so that's totally fine. You can work this whenever it fits your schedule, and that's what I love about everything being online is that you can pop on the COO and watch videos at any time. You can go back and watch all of these videos that we're doing with the webinars at any time. So you just fit it in when you've got time.
Yeah, I've been feeling horrible. I'm like, she's going to kill me.
No.
About the 14 days because I got it I got the Advantage package like last minute.
Good. Well, I'm really proud of you for taking advantage of that because that is such an awesome. Did you get that shipment in? Did it come in yet?
I did, and I've been cleaning up the baby's room a little bit. I plan on putting my the tablecloth over some Tupperware that I have for storing my clothes.
Yeah.
Everything out, and I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna post it on Facebook.
Woo.
Whatnot, and I'm going to send it to a couple of girls, be like, this is my inventory. I need to get rid of it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, just make sure if you're going to post it on Facebook that you blur out any of the toys.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not going to post the toys. I'm not going to post the toys.
Okay. Like, let's not get called by Facebook police. We don't want to do anything.
No. I'm not going to post the toys. I'll probably put, like, something else on there.
Okay, cool.
Like, for like an incentive and whatnot. But yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Yay! Well, good. Well, do you have any questions for me about what's happening or what's going on with your training?
Yes. The Square Up thing. Someone actually made an order online and I haven't received it in my account yet.
Okay. So if they go directly onto your website, what will happen is you should have gotten an email that said someone placed an order on your website.
Got that.
Okay. You can go here. Let me pull up my COO and show you. Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Because we did it like 8 days ago. I got it on the 13th, and today's the 21st.
Okay. So you won't actually physically get that money in your bank account. What's going to happen is up here where it says available balance, there might be some money sitting there. Or when you go to place your order, when you go to view bag and you're going to pop over to all of these places. Oh, I need to pick a shipping. You will have this thing over here that says commissions and current balance. So if it doesn't show up as available credits on file, it'll show up as commissions from your website. And then you apply it to your order and it just acts as like a coupon.
Okay.
So it'll discount off your next big bulk order, but it won't actually hit your physical bank account. I think the only time it does that is if you earned so much commission in a month that then they just cut you a check.
Okay, that makes more sense. It makes me feel a little bit comfortable because I'm looking at it and I'm waiting for it and it's just,
where's my money?
I'm like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, and you'll get 2 different percentage commission. So I guess if the order's under $39, you'll get a lower percentage, but if the order's over $40, then you'll get a higher percentage of commission. So it won't ever be as much as your actual buying discount, which kind of stinks. So that's why I always tell people to shop with me directly, because I'll make more money when they shop directly, but I'll also be able to save them more money because the online shipping rate is a little bit higher than our flat rate shipping.
It's like $1.75 extra.
Yeah. So I tell people that you can window shop all day long but I'd really encourage them to shop.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I do let them know that as well.
No.
But yeah, no, it was over $100 that they purchased together as a couple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
High five.
And they also purchased like almost all of the Pure Naked stuff.
Oh, that's good stuff too. Good for them.
Yeah, she her name's Kim, and she loves
Don't give away too much information because we are recording this.
Sorry. I didn't do a last name. I just didn't
No
do a
last name. Kim, no last name.
But she loves it. Absolutely.
Good. It's good stuff. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget to tell you guys anything today. What other questions do you have?
Nothing too much.
Okay.
Just, I feel bad that I've had to put that on hold and get stuff done and just be on maternity leave and enjoy being pregnant for once.
Hey, that's good though. I'm glad you're finally on leave. I hope that this gives you some peace and comfort and downtime, even if it's just for like a week.
I did give out a bunch of pins at my parenting class.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I love that.
Yeah, and I did tell she went into like the whole Kegel muscles.
Mm-hmm.
I gave her like 12 pins. I'm like, we actually have an item on there. I told her about it for Kegel. So if you want to make an order with me, just go ahead and just let me know.
Yeah, be like, we'll do a big bulk order of Benoit balls. Yay!
Right. Yeah, I did let her know about all that. She was a good teacher.
That's fantastic. And that's how you make those connections, is just going out and meeting new people. That's fantastic.
I'm going to get back in touch with a couple girls that have been interested in wanting to start their own.
Yay!
They're just been waiting for the kids to go back to school.
Perfect. When does school start down there? Has it already started?
It just started, yeah.
Perfect. I would definitely try to hit them up before the baby gets here. And then and then because what you'll do is you can just funnel them into these webinars and I can train all of you and you don't have to feel like you have to do it all.
Okay. All right, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, I got like 4 girls that are interested.
Good. Yeah, let's get them off the fence. Let's get them joined up, making some money, start our little Charlestonian empire.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good. Well, if you don't have any questions, we can shut this down and let you get back to a relaxing evening, and I'm going to finish this line and maybe pour another glass. I'll have one for you. Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just I'm glad you told me about the Square link up and how I'm supposed to find it and whatnot, because that was concerning me the most.
No, it's going to be there ready for your next order.
Okay. Cool beans.
Yay. All right, dear. Well, I hope you have a good evening and stay in touch, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I know I'll see you on Facebook, but hopefully I'll get to see you again either on Zoom or in person, maybe with a baby real soon.
We'll probably be there around December.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll hop in the car and come down with your mom.
No, I'll be up there in Greenville in December because my sister's actually moving back up to the East Coast.
Yes, I bet your mom's loving that.
She is.
Good. Awesome. All right, honey. Well, have a good evening. Tell Daniel I said hello. Tell baby Aiden that we love him and we can't wait to meet him. And I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
All right. Bye, honey.
Bye.